I know, right?
It ain't like a surprise fee. You know, it ain't like shipping and ordering fee that you find out later on my book.
Yeah.
What the heck, man?
Find out you got a YouTube mouth on your iTunes account, you know?
Yeah, exactly. What the heck? Hey, WWD can tighten the screws, I can too. But, what the heck, man? Really? I get fussed at. That burnt.
Aren't we all?
I'm telling you.
Aren't we all?
We just want something to eat. Like
Some people are just tired. Some people are just really tired.
Remember our famous saying? Rambo just wants something to eat, bullet.
Exactly.
That's all I want to do. I just want something to eat. Mm-hmm. Let me get fish situated. Okay, let me take somebody off with my snot rag, bullet.
Eventually.
Okay, buddy. Thing got quiet, bullet.
I know.
Oh, when you start mentioning it. Okay.
The death flew over.
You got real dark, boy.
Yeah.
A plague.
And people always say you need to get a little more serious.
Yeah, I know, buddy. We just did, Jack. That's one of the plagues. Frogs are going to come down next.
Exactly.
The locust just landed, Jack.
Mm-hmm. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Dad, You Don't Work, You Wrestle. You hear the claps, you know what time it is. George, how was your weekend?
Bullet, my weekend was great. I'm a little blowed up. As you can see, a little bit out of wind here. We had a lot of work to do here tonight at Dad, You Don't Work, You Wrestle television before we came on the air. And Bullet, I had a great weekend. I want to thank you and a lot of the viewers. We put on one great birthday party this past Sunday.
We did.
And I appreciate you. I love what you said when you first got there going down that dirt road. Wasn't sure if it was a church show or a birthday, but it just kind of all worked itself
I didn't know if I
out.
was looking for a church in somebody's backyard. When I saw somebody's backyard, I'm like, okay.
We'll cover it all, boy. And I just appreciate you. I mean, and you know, and I can't harp on you enough, boy. You go out and do what needs to be done for that moment. You know what I'm saying?
That time.
That's exactly right. And that little boy had the greatest time in the world. His mom has thanked me a million times. Said that little boy Cole would be watching the show this week, and I want to wish him another happy birthday. And it was just a great time. Thank you, Bullet, so much for that. And you know, we did that show event Sunday, but something that we have to put up with that the wrestling fans don't realize is you get booked a lot. A lot of times things get canceled at the last minute. Of course, I had an event Saturday night that had been advertising for some time. They canceled it the night before. So. And as we have learned, Bullet, we don't sit around. We just find another one. So we jumped on the bandwagon. Of course, I went to Moxville, our old stomping grounds. Can't believe the building's still standing. I don't even know how they got in to rent it. I ain't seen a sergeant yet.
Yeah.
But had a great time at Moxville. Had a couple people, didn't have the money to buy the book, but and this is a little serious, on a serious note here, Bullet, had a grown man, this is a true story, come up, and he loved my book, and I asked did he want it, and you know what, that grown man, believe it or not, I'm not making jokes of this, it just shows you that he just told me he couldn't read, and serious, you know us, I'm looking for a wise, I'm looking to put a joke in, or just think that's an excuse, but a sweet family, met the man, I gave him and his kid an autographed picture, but it just shows you that, you know, we're great athletes, stuff like that, but reality sets in sometimes, Bullet. You know that.
I know the frustration of that, being somebody who has a form of dyslexia, and you know, I know how frustrating it is to read, and it was actually reading wrestling books was actually it helped me to read.
Yeah.
In my mid and early 20s.
I love that.
And it took me that long. Like, I never had read a full book beginning to end.
I love that.
Which is kind of remarkable that I was able to graduate college that way. But luckily I have this amazing memory, and plus, if you go to class, teachers tell you the answer. And
yeah, exactly.
If you just remember what they tell you, it's on the test. So.
Well, you know, and folks, listen to me, fans. Don't send letters in because we definitely ain't making fun of people that can't read.
No, that's why I brought up, you know, my story.
I love that.
Is that, you know, and that's what happens. But I think that's the power of professional wrestling. I wanted to know about some of these guys so badly.
That's right.
That I was willing to face a handicap of mine that I'd been running from for 20 years.
That's right. I love that.
And sometimes, you know, that's a thing, and you know, hopefully that, you know, maybe that wrestling fan will come up again and buy that book.
Yeah.
And give it a shot and try and through and know that he may just reading that one page.
That's
or whatever.
exactly right.
But that's, you know, and it's not about you putting $20 in your pocket. It's about giving him an incentive.
That's exactly
to inspire him, to give him a reason to overcome a handicap.
That's exactly right. You know, I've got some contact information on him. He wants to start coming to some shows and stuff like that, him and his family. So I'm going to stay in touch with him and build a little friendship there. And it just goes to show you what we always talk about here is, you know, you don't know what's going on in people's lives and stuff like that. But so it's a whole lot easier to lift people up than it is to bring people down. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I want to just make a special note on that. And that good fella and his kids gave him all an autographed picture and everything. So had a great time there. Thank you again for the birthday party again, Bullet. And this week, Saturday, we got a lot of stuff going on this week. Bullet.
Okay.
We're headed in 10 different directions.
We are.
Of course, Thursday night, our buddy down there in Derrick in Union, we're going on a Thursday night. He's got a special show at the National Guard Armory in Union. You know, he usually runs the fairgrounds, but we're going to the Armory. One of his fans, and I think in his late 60s, been coming to wrestling for years, is there every time Derrick runs. It's his birthday. So we're actually coming into the Armory to do a big birthday show there at the National Guard Armory, which we're not used to being indoors on our birthday parties. So
no, we're not.
We're going to do that Thursday. I'm going to take my ring down there and help those guys out. We're going to do that Thursday. Of course, Saturday morning, boy, our annual, the race is back in town, Charlotte, North Carolina. We are going to be at the Speedway again. All free, Bullet, as always. Big free breakfast. We know that, Bullet. So I got that going on Saturday. Of course, I'll be in Asheboro Saturday night for a big event there, taking some of our students down there if they show up. To work, and of course you and our crew.
I know some of the students will be there because I just asked a couple of them to come with me because I'm getting up before the breakfast and I'm driving all the way up to Prince George, Virginia, ring rental and being a part of Big Time Wrestling.
Huge show,
yeah, so
big show there.
The way my back feels right now, I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to drive 5 hours, set up a ring, wrestle, and then drive 5 hours back. I really don't know how I'm going to do that without squirting it. And I don't mean squirting everything out of it because my back is very sore right now. But I realize they're not booking me for my talent. They could care less. They could care less what I am. All they care about is I bring some steel in and I set that ring up. And then I'm sure there's somebody that they will want to have look better than what they are. Yeah, so they will put me in the ring with them. That's exactly right. So I know that's why I'm there, and they could care less how I feel. and I know there's a lot of people that they're like, what do you mean? This is pro wrestling. It's all about fun and smiles and laughing and selfies. No, it is not. No, come talk to me for about 30 minutes, and I'll let you know what it's about.
That's right. And I was just getting ready to say, I wish the fans could see sometimes when we ask our students, are they available this weekend, and see the dramatic change, almost like it was a while ago when I told everybody they got to pay up. But anyway, that's a whole nother thing, Bolt. We're going to be busy this week. Of course, this is like episode 91, I think, maybe. I know we're in the 90s.
We are.
A lot of talk.
And we feel like we're in our 90s.
Yeah, we are in the 90s. We're in the 90s, not the TV show. But
exactly.
A lot of little talk starting to get up around, all the wrestling world about the 100th episode. Well, that we don't know. We may be axed. We may be canceled before. I think that'd be cool as heck. We just reach 99 and just walk away.
Just walk away.
Yeah, exactly. I'm Ted Danza, who made all that money on Cheers, and then I think I can go. No, I think Shelley Long did that.
Shelley Long did that, but then also too, if you really want to end it, we got to do the proper goodbye, like in Cheers.
Oh yes.
The last time we go, sorry, we're closed.
Yeah. Oh, that's very sentimentalish. I like that. Very good.
He looks like the old picture of Geronimo to remind him of Coach.
Oh yes.
And then the guy comes down the stairs.
He passed away during the season.
He was in the stairs. Guy comes down the stairs. He goes, sorry, we're closed. End credits.
Hey, folks, stay tuned. Gilligan and Skipper may get off the island.
Maybe.
Oh, ain't that pretty good, Bullet? We should use that to the very end.
I would sell myself as more of a professor guy, but
I'll go with
Skipper.
I love Ginger. Oh my goodness.
Who did?
Man, she's still tough, brother. She's still tough. She still ain't got off that island. But anyway, I never understood why when you got Marianne and Ginger on the island, there was never no youngins. I don't know, but I don't know. That's for another episode. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, with all that being said, Bullet, I know we got to get off here. I got to get in here and stretch some people. But Boy, had a lot of great positive feedback last week about our idiot of the week, Bullet. In 90 episodes, this was the first time that we actually had someone so stupid that we actually named the bag after Jeff Smith. And
the Jeff Smith bag.
The Jeff Smith idiot bag. And for just to rehash a little bit,
not even just idiot bag, the Jeff Smith bag.
Jeff Smith
because
bag.
Jeff Smith does it alone. That equals idiot.
He sure does. He sure does. And just some of the newer viewers, just to update them real quick, rehash some stuff. A guy sent me, which on my Facebook, sent me a request. I delete him, no big deal. Well, he took it personal, so next morning, boom, he sent me the awfulest letter anybody could ever get. Cussed me, called me everything. So I just blocked him, didn't pay no attention. Boom. He went to my son's Facebook page, continued to cuss me, asked my son to cuss me out, which you can't damage me that way because my son does that to me anyway. So my son just blocked him, so that wasn't enough. So then he goes to my two other pages, Bullet, my book and my training school site, and goes crazy on me on the end. Now again, folks, it's just because I didn't accept him. So long story short, we all blocked him. He even went to the Mid-Atlantic Gateway, went after them. They never met the guy either. Blocked him, whatever. So it's all settled. Finally, yesterday, Bullet, I get a letter from his wife. if you can believe it. Now, Bullet, listen, I wish I could channel all this hate that I got right now, Bullet. I'd be the biggest heel in WWE, Bullet. But
they would take you off TV and have you sit at home for 6 months.
Oh, yes, they would. They would, Bullet.
Because they would.
That's worse than throwing the flag. That's worse. No, I got one. That's worse than Bradshaw doing the German stomp. Remember when he did that?
Yeah, when Hassan did the whole terrorist.
Yes,
thing.
exactly. Worse than Sergeant Slaughter turning on the country. Bullet. Oh, my
worse
goodness.
than Earl Hebner.
oh, that's
Dude,
good.
They had to take him off the road.
That's real. I ain't heard from Earl since. Dang. Now, that's real good, Bullet. I like that one. But with all that being said, his wife sends me a letter, cusses me out, Bullet, worse than her husband did, if you can believe it. Bullet. So this week, Bullet, and here's the funny thing about all this situation here, Bullet, as we get ready to close this thing out, is they have put the emphasis on their kids. They said that I hurt their kids' feelings, which I've never met their kids. Bullet, I ain't the one that had those kids, so I'm not responsible for those kids. I never met them. I mean, I've never been a jerk to them, never met them at my gimmick table. They didn't run off with a mask and me pop their hand, anything.
And the fact that he says he's a World War II veteran would make him about 90.
Yes.
So his kids would probably be roughly in their 60s and 70s. So the fact that they even care about what's going on in the YouTube show, let alone the 90-year-olds who are the greatest generation ever, care about what happens on the YouTube show.
That's the thing. I wished even his kids, I wish they cared enough about
70-year-old kids.
70-year-old kids, I hurt their feelings. But anyway, long story short, so Miriam Smith is a bigger idiot than her husband, okay? So this week, I'm going to put Miss Miriam Smith in the idiot bag.
In the Jeff Smith bag.
In the Jeff Smith bag, okay? Now, listen, folks, let's just call a truce here. I don't want to have to put the kids. I'm telling you, if I get a cuss word, Bullet, that bag may get bigger. But right now, the kids are safe, okay?
Well, I'm going to go ahead and put Jeff Smith's wife in the Jeff Smith bag as well, because she did not go through the proper channels to file a complaint. If you're not going to come to Jake Manning
That's exactly
at Man Scout Manning on the Facebook and to complain about this show, you're going through the improper channels to complain about something. Just like Jeff Smith going through everybody else to try to friend you on Facebook.
That's exactly
right. But he's not coming.
You hadn't even dogged Bullet yet.
You haven't even gone to Vince McMahon to get Andre the Giant. So I'm a little upset by that. You're trying to call Andre at home. Andre's a busy man.
That's exactly right.
That's why you call Vince Senior.
And again, Bullet, thank you. And again, folks, I'm going to tell you, this is how stupid the world is. This couple here. Now it's the whole family. How miserable is your life that you're that upset, Bullet? Not because I took their change, didn't give it back. Not because I run them off the road, road rage. None of that. All because I would not accept that stupid idiot's friend request, which is still the one right I got left that nobody can take from me, Bullet, okay? And then his wife thought he would be smart, so I blocked her. She cussed me worse than he did. I'm just waiting now for the kids to come after me, and the whole time I'm thinking, what in the world is going on there, Bullet? Man. But anyway, thank you for that. We got them both in the idiot bag. It is still the annual Jeff Smith bag. Now his wife is in the bag with him, Bullet. So,
man, what a beautiful relationship.
What a beautiful relationship.
They get right off into the sunset.
Well, I'm just glad, and it gives me a little sense of satisfaction to think that I'm so important to your lives that I made you that miserable. That's all I'm saying. Boy, people delete me all the time. Listen, I've been trying to get on Jessica Simpson's Facebook for 3 years. I think it's the real Jessica Simpson. She hasn't accepted me yet. Bullet, do I cuss? No. I've not freaked out. I've not stalked her.
Jessica Simpson is not putting you or naming her idiot bag the George South bag.
Hey, I even try. Hey, you think I should have a reason to feel bad? I've tried to friend Jessica Simpson on all 20 of her Facebook pages, and not one of them has accepted me. Boy, I'm calm. I see, folks. Listen, I don't always get accepted, but anyway, they're in the idiot bag, Bullet. Congratulations to them. We may put the kids in there next week.
Okay.
So I'm blowing the gas, Bullet.
Well, another thing that you hold very close and dear to your heart, other than Jessica Simpson, but the second greatest book of all time, which is available at highspots.com.
Thank you, Bullet. Good job. Thank you, buddy. I don't get upset, Bullet. She's never accepted me.
No, but definitely.
I just accept the fact that she's busy.
Yeah.
Bullet.
Busy, wearing mom jeans and whatever else she's doing these days.
She can lose some weight. I'm telling you that, Jay. Pretty tough. I have 15 kids.